Hi, everyone. My name is Stacey Caldwell. I am the media specialist at Ola High School, a part of Henry County Schools. I wish I could be there with all of you today. I know that you are all doing amazing work, but I hope that I can leave you with a few things that you could possibly implement in your own library media programs. I want to start with one of my favorite weeks of the year. Read Across America is a fun week. At the high school level, it can be quite challenging to incorporate this week into a high school. The spring is always filled with activities and testing. Therefore, I've created a Google site that helps guide teachers in intentionally incorporating reading into their instruction that week. Ultimately, it's my hope that the celebration and incorporation of reading carries over beyond that week. As a culminating activity, we celebrate with a festival called the Bookworm Festival. This is an invitation only event. It began with just one class and has grown to several classes that rotate through our stations. We have a button maker station, a bookmark making station. We have a station that has new books. And then we also talk about our ebooks that we host through Sora. First Look Fridays were a hit when we began them last year. When we get new books, I will hold them until Fridays and then put them on display all at once. Then I'll invite teachers to come down and have students browse the selection of new books. The new books are a great draw for kids to come in and kind of look at stuff and check it out. And we often have them go into the rest of the collection and check out books that were already there, not just the new books. So it's just a great way to get them in and reading. These are some pictures of some other ways that we promote reading. We like to have challenges. I try to have one every year and offer prizes for students. It's a great way to incentivize reading and just have a little fun with reading in general. We also added last year a books in Spanish section. We have had an enormous influx of students from Spanish-speaking countries, and so we felt like there was a need for this section. It's really important at the high school level that we recognize that not all of our students are on the same reading level. So we created a book nook. This is just a small room attached to the library that houses books for emerging readers. Students are able to come in, they're able to check out these books. They can actually just sit in there and read them if they want. And then we even have teachers that have started coming in and bringing their classes for weekly read alouds with books in our book nook. So that's been a great addition to the library. While I want this space to be the academic heart of the school, I also want it to be the face of the school. We often host guest speakers and community events in the media center. I've partnered with the athletics department and created a small space in the library for athletic signings. It's important to me that the aesthetic of the library is inviting and it's a space that the community associates with our school. Academic instruction is so important in the high school. I began my career as a classroom teacher, and I love teaching lessons to students. It's something that I never want to lose. I will teach anything that's requested by a teacher, even if I have to learn it just so I can teach it. I actually did an astronomy lesson one time. Sometimes teachers have busy schedules because they have rigorous pacing guides that they have to keep up with. So they may not be able to bring the students in for me to teach them directly. So sometimes I will create a video for them to post or to show in their own room. I've created presentations for teachers. And I also use our school website as a way to house instructional materials and research guides for students for projects and other things that they are doing in their classroom. I'm always willing to go to a teacher's classroom if they can't come to the library, but using technology and the power of all these presentations that we have now, all these presentation tools that we have access to, I can provide instruction even if it's not direct or face to face. At OLA, community is really important. We partner with our elementary schools. We have high school students that visit weekly to help students with sight words and reading. Elementary students get so excited to see our big kids come over and work with them every week. So we invest in our future students by using our current students. And it's a really important part of what we do here at Ola High School. And actually, it's one of my favorite things about being here at Ola High School is the investment that we make in our community and our middle and elementary levels. I really hope that you have a few takeaways from what I've done. But please remember, you guys are all rock stars. Keep rocking, and most importantly, keep reading.